Greetings and welcome to Dump on the Hall of Fame Collectibles and more Hall of Fame player cards sorting and a Fairfield episode 3. We got the last team bag right up in the corner here from Lockin 99. Chuck, how you doing there, brother? Boom Slang's in the house, Nicky. Man, I'm going to figure out maybe tomorrow I can hook up with you on the phone there, Mickey. I've been thinking about what we were talking about before, and I think we could probably do something on that line. Doing well myself there, Chuck. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Tried to get a chance at trying to get my front yard grass cut, and I got a couple rows done, and boom, I lost power. I ran over the electric cord. The wife is doing much better. She is doing much better. We just had our last couple of bigger appointments to do. We got one more appointment to do next month, but instead of us having to go to Seattle for it, they're just going to do it a phone consultation with us. So everything is doing well there. She is doing good. She hopefully only has about 2 or 3 more sessions to go on her cardiac rehab, and then they'll hopefully be releasing her there. We had a CAT scan done the other day just in case to make sure everything's clear up in the brain from her brain surgery they did before. So without further ado, let's see, banners. Turn that one off. Since we are episode 3 here, you can kind of see the standings here for the American League East. We've got Toronto Blue Jays in first, Yankees right behind them, Red Sox, Rays, and Orioles. The Central Division, we got the Tigers, the Royals, the Guardians, the Twins, and the White Sox. In the West, we've got the Rangers, the Angels, the Astros, the Mariners, and Oakland. For the National League East, we got the Phillies, the Mets, Miami, Nationals, and the Braves. Central, we've got the Cubs, the Brewers, the Cardinals, the Pirates, and the Reds. And in the West, we've got the Padres, the Giants, the Dodgers, the D-backs, and the Rockies as of last night's standings. So every week when we do our show, I'll give the new updated standings for the MLB. So without further ado, I will put this off to the side. And we've got a full 5,000 count box. I'll be doing something a little bit different today to finish up. So this we will do at the end. This we will do before the Fairfield. We'll have the peak. All right, I'm going to put these away. I think I can scooch that. No, I can't scooch it, can I? I think it's backed up as far as it goes, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is one more row down here. So there's 5. This is about a 5,000 count box, all full, but we're not going to go through this one first, I think. And I might not do all of the next part, but we will see for sure where we end up. Because I'm going to do, let me turn the camera around real quick so you can see what I'm going to show you real quick. Go on to FaceTime here. Facebook. Okay. We've got where I sort them alphabetically. You probably see this box right here. I'm going to pull this out because we're going to work through this one first. We'll see. So let's see. I think, yeah. I'm going to turn the camera back around. So we'll see you guys later. All right. When I turn it around, and then I go and switch these guys up here and sort the cards alphabetically. okay, by player name. So I'm going to see, I think, if I move it down here, we're going to live. I think you guys can see a little bit better. But I've got miscellaneous Hall of Fame cards. We've got doubles, triples, quads, fives, and sixes. And then we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There's no Q's. R's, S, T, no U's. V, W, no X. Then Y, and no Z's. All right, so that is where it will go there. Let me turn the camera back around for the webcam. Okay, so this is the box I'm going to go through to finish this off. Then once we finish this, we'll dig back into the 5,000 count box. And after this one here, I have 3 more 5,000 count boxes to go through. So this could take a little while to get through everything. Okay, so and what I'm going to do here is, don't worry about these numbers here. This is when I used to use this box for my eBay store. Okay, so I will be pulling cards out of this one, and we'll do probably like a handful at a time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. Let me get a, oh, there we go. I'm going to fill this little top loader box with a handful of cards. Okay. And then we'll go through this. Okay. We'll go through a couple of these, I think. No, that's too many there. Okay, there we go. I think we've got that there now. Oh, I had a box in there. That's okay. Okay. I will put that right there. We'll go through some of this box here, and when I go through this stack of cards, we'll go to, actually, I'll put them back in the box as I show them to you. All right, we've got an Upper Deck Lee Smith with the Cardinals, 1993 Upper Deck. Next up, we've got a Christy Mathewson. Christy Mathewson, 2021 Panini. And then we've got, let's see, oh, sorry. Let me get caught up in the chat before we keep going there. This one's a Mike Schmidt, 1972 and 1983 super veteran. Let me check here. Space Case, doing well. How are you, Matt? Oh, how's the wife? We did that one. That's great news. Sounds good. Hi, chat. Want to stop by and hit that thumbs up. Sorry, at work. Oh, no problem. No problem. All right. Chuck E. Cheese, how's Mama doing? Passed out on the couch. She went to the gym with me, Alex. Oh boy, you wore her out, huh, Chuck? Cowbush fan, Ryan. Ryan, how you doing? But I meant, how is Jessie doing from her surgery? Is she doing okay? Da, 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 da. Big great ball cards, Maddie. Chuck. Okay. And big great. All right. So all caught up date on that. So that's a Mike Schmidt there. We got a record breaker. That looks like a Gary Carter. Yep, Gary Carter, that 1988 Topps record breaker for July 11. This is 1989 Fleer. Then we got a Ryan Sandberg All-Star National League. Paul Molitor with the Brewers. We've got a Willie Mays, 1963 Candlestick Park, Willie Mays. I think that's a heritage. Bert Blyleven with the Twins. Phil Negro with the Yankees. We got a then and now Gaylord Perry and Shane Bieber. Then and now. Got a Carlton Fisk, Turkey Red. Harold Baines, 1991 Donruss. Lee Smith with the Red Sox. Sparky Anderson manager card for the Tigers. Turn back the clock. Yankees Reggie Jackson, 1977. This is 1987 Topps. Looking back 10 years. Dick Williams manager card for the Seattle Mariners. There we go. Pedro Martinez with the Red Sox. 1999 All-Star Game card. Edgar Martinez with the full year. 1991. Those sunshiny cards. Wish the sunshine would show up here in Washington one of these months. Ryan Sandberg with the Cubs. Greg Maddux with the Cubs. George Brett with the Royals. 1990 Upper Deck. My birthday's coming up on April 12th. 2 more days, everybody. All right. Happy birthday there, Ryan. All right. Do you have a birthday every month? Seems like whenever we see Cowboy, he shows up on when it's close to his birthday, so we can wish him a happy birthday. Nolan Ryan with the Rangers, 1992 Upper Deck. Pedro Martinez, 1993 Upper Deck. Tony Gwynn, 1990 Upper Deck. Edgar Martinez, 1990 Upper Deck. Barry Larkin, 1989 Upper Deck. John Schmaltzy with a Leaf. This is a 1992 Leaf. Padres, Tony Gwynn, 1989 Topps. George Brett with the Royals, Fleer, 1991. Lee Smith with the Cubs, 1988. Don Drysdale with the Dodgers. This is a 1980 World Champion Don Drysdale card. A little bit creased and stuff, but not too bad card in the long run. Craig Biggio, Fleer, 1991, the Sunshine ones. Joe Torre, manager card for the Cardinals. Harold Baines with the White Sox, 89 Donruss. Another 89 Donruss, Tony Gwynn. Another 89 Donruss, Bruce Sutter. Lee Smith with the Red Sox. Roy Halladay, Turkey Red. Another Roy Halladay, Turkey Red. Jim Rice, Opachi, 1986 Opachi. Jim Thome with the Indians. This is a throwback card. I think it's 2023. The Senators, Vladimir Guerrero, another throwback card. Legacy Lithographs, Yogi Berra, Donruss Diamond King. Jim Thome with the Cleveland Indians. Pedro Martinez, 1999. We already have one of those. Oh, this is the Chrome version. Craig Biggio, All-Star card. Craig Biggio, 2020. Randy Johnson, Performers, Upper Deck, 1994. Stan the Man Musial, Golden Greats. Richie Ashburn with the Phillies upper deck. There's a blue Donruss 1990 Glavine. There's a Greg Maddux Fleer 1991. Sunshine card, Edgar Martinez 1991 Donruss. Lee Smith with the Cardinals. Dennis Eckersley with the Oakland Athletics. Dave Winfield with the Yankees. Ryan Sandberg with the Cubs. Ricky Henderson with the Yankees. Do you guys kind of like me doing it this way, or should I do it as I do each one, just sort them alphabetically? But then I couldn't have the camera in two places. I mean, this kind of worked for me, unless you'd rather see me sorting them A through Y in the different sorts. I meet Ichiro Hall of Fame weekend, July. Ooh, it's going to be a very busy weekend there, Ryan. Do you live close enough to just drive there, or if you have to go there and get lodging, hopefully you have a place to stay already? Because I think the hotels are going to be all booked up. That's for sure. I would love to go see Ichiro get inducted, but I'll watch the presentations and the videos that they do. I'm sure the crowds are going to be very, very busy. Your show, Donald, all works for me. Just kind of curious there, Mickey. We can talk about that when we go over the collab you'd like to do with me. Tops, Andre Dawson. This is Sports Flicks, Tom Glavine. Okay, another Andre Dawson. Tops. Dennis Eckersley. A couple more to go here. Ricky Henderson. Dave Winfield. I'm going to keep I definitely got to be done just before 3 o'clock. So I won't be going too long today. Next week, hopefully, we can start getting more on track. And I'm hoping I can start doing it more than one day a week here soon. All dependent on the misses for sure. Vladimir Guerrero Leaf Rookie Stars. I don't believe this one's a rookie card. What is this? 1998. I'll have to double check on this one. This could be a rookie. I'm going to set that one aside. Roberto Alomar Fleer. Ooh. This could be a Roberto Alomar rookie. I'm going to set that one aside real quick. Ricky Henderson. I'm mainly going to sort through and find the rookie cards if I did miss any as I organize each individual player once this sort process is done. Yeah, this is just multiple sorts to get the whole Hall of Fame cards all organized, that's for sure. But the Ricky Henderson highlights card from a 92 Donruss, a Robin Yount 92 Donruss, a John Schmaltzy MVP card. See, that's probably a second-year card on that one. On the Schmaltzy. And Roberto Alomar, score 1991. All right, there we go. We've got that done. So let me change the camera around here and switch things over. Okay. All right. So then this will be phase 2. I'm going to back the chair up just a little bit here. And you'll see what I mean as far as sorting. So we got Roberto Alomar. We'll go with the A's. Schmaltzy. Yount. Henderson. Winfield. Henderson. Eckersley. Dawson. We'll see if during the sort process here we can get one for not including these, but the A through Y. See if we get a player for each letter of the alphabet. Glavin, Dawson, Henderson, Sandberg, Winfield, Eckersley, Smith, Martinez, Maddox, Glavin, Ashburn, Musial, Johnson, Biggio, Martinez, that was Pedro Martinez, Jim Thome, Berra, Yogi Berra, Vladimir Guerrero, Jim Thome, because I mean this way you guys can see the cards when I'm going through them, and then I sort them all. Rice, Halliday, Smith. And then what I do is when I'm off camera and stuff, I put them into the Hall of Fame player box. I mean, if I had all the time in the world, if I was streaming for hours on end, I could probably do a long video like that. Do the whole process. Do this sort, and then take these, put them in alphabetical order by A, B, C, D, E, F, so on and so forth, and then go into each divider I have in like 3 5,000 count boxes right now. Once I get more sorted, I'll end up having 3, 4, I'll have 7 5,000 count boxes full of cards. Okay, so Suter, Gwynn, Baines, Torre, Biggio, Drysdale with a D, Smith, Brett, Gwynn, Schmaltz, Larkin, Martinez, Gwynn, Pedro Martinez, Nolan Ryan, George Brett, Greg Maddox, Sandberg, Edgar Martinez, Pedro Martinez, Dick Williams, Reggie Jackson, Sparky Anderson, Smith, Baines, Fisk, all right, Perry, Necro, Y11, Mays, Molitor, Sandberg, Y11, Carter, Schmidt. Uh-oh, it sounds like it's raining now. Almost could have got the front of the house mowed. Front yard small, backyard's the big one. Christy Mathewson and Lee Smith. Okay. So I'm going to turn the camera around quick so you guys can see down here. Hold on a second. I gotta move this back a second. Whoops, whoa. Almost had a disaster there, huh? Let's go with settings. Switch the camera down. Okay. Actually, I think I can have it closer this way here. That way I can see my computer there. Let me just check something, and then I gotta get a sip of water. Check on my weather report out here. Either windy or it's windy and rainy. Yeah, it is windy and rainy. Sorry about that, guys. But I am back. Let me get a sip of water real quick. We'll go through the next round. Oh, my home's at Cooper. That's awesome there, Ryan. Next time I come to Cooperstown, I'll look you up. All right. So let me get the next group of cards in here. I think we might be able to go with that much. See if I grab a pretty good bundle here. Okay. If I do it this way, let's see. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Is that going to work? That ain't going to work. I don't have much room to work here now. So I'm going to do it this way. I will just move it out of the way when we're going through it all. Okay. So we got Joe Morgan and Bill Lasky. Joe Morgan's the Hall of Famer. Fergie Jenkins with Leon Durham, 1982. Batting and pitching leaders. Edgar Martinez. The Cy Young Award for Tom Glavine. Just going to throw these down here real quick. Dave Winfield, All-Star. Don Sutton. Harold Baines. Foyer. Henderson. Greg Maddox, 91 Upper Deck. Eddie Murray, 89 Upper Deck. No, Donruss. Sorry about that. Satchel Paige. Carl Hubble. Sandy Koufax. Mel Ott. Carl Hubble. Satchel Paige. Kirby Puckett. Eddie Murray. Buck Leonard. Nolan Ryan Donruss. Lou Brock. 22 Lou Brock, Gabby Hartnett, and Joe Cronin. I can go through those pretty quick this way, I think. It works out. So let's see. What letters did we not get yet? We got I, K, O, and V. I, K, O, and V are the letters we did not get. Might just do it. Once we fill all the letters, that's when we'll call it a day. No. Well, today I might have to because I'm keeping an eye on my time. It's 2:17. We got time still. Or once the box fills out a letter in every one. Ed Roosh, Diamond King. Fred Manrique. Oh, you wonder what? Fred Manrique. Oh, this has got Fred McGriff sliding into a base there. That's why this one's a Fred McGriff card. You see a player, and he's a Hall of Famer. That means he's on that card, so it's a Hall of Fame card. Dennis Eckersley, Roberto Alomar, Ted Simmons, Tim Raines. I think that's, who is that? Jack Morris, Lee Smith. This one is Jack Morris again. Paul Molitor, Carlton Fisk, Harold Baines, and Andre Dawson. That is pretty. Have you lived there for a couple years there, Ryan? I would have known that when I went to Cooperstown last time. I could have probably saw you then. This is Jack Morris. Fred McGriff. Minnie Minosa, SP Legendary Cuts, 1949 to 1980. Fred McGriff. Tony Oliva, SP Legendary Cuts, Oliva. Paul Molitor, Minnie Minosa. Okay, I think this way kind of goes pretty smooth here. Richie Ashburn, Fred McGriff, Bob Gibson, Sparky Anderson, Tony Perez, Ryan Sandberg, and John Schmaltz. And our last little bundle here before we sort them alphabetically, we've got the Larry Walker. Let me set these back in the box since we've gone through the whole box pretty much. Rich or Goose Gossage, Eddie Murray, Craig Biggio, Lee Smith, Rich Gossage, Ozzie Smith. These are all 1991 Leaf. I like the layout of these because it's like an old photo album with the little corner pieces there. Greg Maddux, Kirby Puckett, Robin Yount, Fred McGriff, Lee Smith, Ricky Henderson, and Fred McGriff. Okay, I think I might have a few more of these, so I'm going to just grab these out here and finish the rest of these. Yeah, do that. Ozzie Smith, Smoltz, Craig Biggio, Harold Baines, Larry Walker, Goose Gossage, Greg Maddux, Eddie Murray, Tom Glavine, Barry Larkin, and Kirby Puckett. God is great. How you doing there, Titus? Thanks for popping in. All right, so let me get ready to sort these now by player name. See if we can fill these last slots. We need Ichiro or Urban. There's only a couple I's. And then we got the word O's and V's. I, K, O, and V are the ones we got to finish up here. Let me turn the FaceTime camera around again. There we go. Now you can see me kind of sort these. We got the Smith, Schmaltz, Biggio, Baines, Walker, Gossage, Maddux, Murray, Glavine, Larkin, Puckett, Gossage, Murray, Biggio, Smith, Gossage, Smith, Maddux, Puckett, Yount, McGriff, Smith, Henderson, Walker, Schmaltzy, Sandberg, Perez. Oh, that ends up all those old photo types I like them. Perez, Henderson, Gibson, McGriff, Ashburn, Minosa, Molitor, Oliva. Oh, there we go. We got an Oliva, McGriff, Minosa, McGriff, Morris. I think we got 2 more rounds here, and then we'll have this next part done here. We've got a Dawson, a Baines, Fisk, Molitor, Morris, Smith, Raines, Simmons, Elmore, Eckersley, Manrique, Rish, Cronin, Hartnett, Borak, Ryan, Leonard, Murray, Puckett, McGriff. Last round for this bunch, this round here. Page, Hubble, Ott, another O, K for Koufax. What do we got left? I and V. Hubble, Page, Murray, oh, I got 2 cards in there. I was like, wait a minute, that one don't look right. Up. Murray and Thomas. Oh, where did I put those? Where did I put the sleeves? Oh, here's the sleeves. I had 2 cards in the same penny sleeve. T for Thomas. Okay. Maddox, Henderson, Baines, Sutton, Winfield, Glavin, Martinez, Edgar Martinez, Fergie Jenkins, and Morgan. Okay. Go around, switch the camera back around here. Get our webcam. Let's see, what are we looking for? We're looking for an I and a V. So an I and a V. We're looking for the I and V to finish the alphabet. All right, so we've got Puckett, Hartnett, IV. It's like my wife had an IV yesterday when she had her MRI. Boggs, Ripken, Puckett, Boggs, Henderson, Brett, Carter, Fisk, Puckett, Rains, Gwynn, Eckersley, LaRussa, Alomar, Winfield, Smith, Brock, Robinson, Molitor, Trammell, Dawson, Fisk, Brett, Banks, Gossage, Carter, Murray, and Baines. But I seem to be only selling defective cards from those eras. Oh, from really? Well, at least you're selling right there, Mickey. No, you ever put old 50, 60 cards in your store? When I first started thinking about my eBay adventure, I only wanted to sell cards that I would want in my collection. Yeah, for a while there, I was listing up some older cards, and yeah, they did sell, but I didn't have a lot, so I ran out. So with you having that era, you should do pretty good in that, I would think. But yeah. Rice, Gossage, Dawson, Smith, Morris, Glavin, Larkin, Murray, Yount, Ripken, Fisk, Carter, Molitor, Martinez, Biggio, Morris, Rodriguez, Baines, Larkin, Schmaltz, Glavin, Bagwell, Biggio, Walker, Dawson, Rodriguez, Walker, McGriff, and Bagwell. Did I fill this box up? I think I did. We'll do a couple more cards just because. Smith, Gwynn, Carter, Lylevin, Alomar, and Usina. Okay. Turn the camera around. Go ahead and sort these real quick. I'll put this up. Oh. what do we got here? We got Smith, Wynn, Carter, Y11, Alomar, Musina, Rice, Gossage, Dawson, Smith, Morris, Lavin, Larkin, Murray, Yount. Unless I fill, right now we're getting close to filling up the M's. The M's might get a full boat. Once we get a full boat of one player, it's filling in the sort tray with, we're starting to, we got Ripken, we got Fisk, Carter, Molitor, Martinez, Biggio, Morris, Ars, that was Ivan Rodriguez, Harold Beans, Barry Larkin, John Schmaltzy, Tom Glavine, Bagwell, Biggio, Walker, Dawson, Rodriguez, Walker, McGriff, Heimdog, Bagwell, Puckett, Hartnett, Boggs, Ripken, Puckett, Boggs, Henderson, Rhett, Carter, Fisk, Puckett, Reigns, Gwynn, Eckersley, La Russa, Alomar, Winfield, Smith, Rock, Robinson, Molitor, Trammell, Dawson, Fisk, Brett, Banks, Gossage, Carter, Murray, come on, where's that? Oh, right in front of me. Baines. Okay. I think maybe 96 might, or 97 might have been Vladimir Guerrero's rookie year. I mean, they got rookie stars on the front, but that don't mean Roberto Alomar. I'm just going to double check these when we're done. Okay, gets a little bit more here. I'd like to finish at least maybe half of this house, half this row here. So let me turn the camera back around. There we go. I pulled a handful out here. So we got Gwynn, Eckersley, McGriff, Smith, Ryan, Blyleven, Sandberg, McCovey, Johnson, Seaver, Carew, Walker, Gossage, Martinez, Dome, Baines, Winfield, Smith, Blyleven, Puckett, Fisk, Carter, Hunter, McGriff, Klein, who's that? Scott, Rowland, Musial, Cool Papa Bell, Oliva, Farrell, Keller, Campanella, Eddie Murray. Okay, get another handful here. Stargell, Musial, Rodriguez, Ormsby, Alexander, Brock, Ruth, Wagner, Cochran, Ryan, Speaker, Piazza, Sandberg, Puckett, Sandberg, Fingers, Mazeroski, Bill Mazeroski. Is Mazeroski a Hall of Famer? I'm trying to remember. I think he might be. Let me double check my list here. Mazeroski. It doesn't ring a bell. Oh yeah, Bill Mazeroski. Yep, 2001. He became a Hall of Famer. Huh. Probably don't have a lot of Mazeroski cards. Brock, Dawson, Mays, Irvin. Hey, we got an I for Irvin. All we're looking for now is a V. A V. What do we got for V's? V's. Oh, we got Vance, Vaughn, and Veek. Van, Vance. That's gonna be. They're gonna be hard ones to find. Sewell, Cronin, Sisler, Murray, and Smith. Uh-oh. Hey guys, when it fell down there. That's the Barry Larkin here. Oh, come on, really? Hey, when they fall down like that. Oh, it's not the frame ones. That's a Barry Larkin. We get okay. So let me get these out real quick. We'll load these in the box here. What do we got? 37. This might have to be the last round here, I think. Might have to be the last round for today. We'll see. We'll get all but the B, the hard ones. Weak. Who do we got here? Larkin, Brock, Dawson, Mays, Sewell, Cronin, Sisler, Murray, Smith, Mazeroski, Stargell, Musial, Rodriguez, Ormsby, Alexander, Brock, Ruth, Wagner, Cochran, Ryan, Speaker, Piazza, Sandberg, Puckett, Sandberg, Fingers, Wynn, Eckersley, Crime Dog McGrath, Smith, Ryan, Y11, Sandberg, McCovey, Johnson, Seaver, Carew, Walker, Gossage, Martinez. Lots of M's. Almost full of M's. I think this round's going to call it quits. Baines, Winfield, Smith, 111, Puckett, Fisk, Carter, there. My graph line. Rolling. Usual. Cool. Papa. Bell. Riva. Farrell. Keller. Campanella. And Murray. Okay. I think we're going to have to hold off for time constraints there. It's 2:41. That way we'll get in here and finish things off real quick with the team bag from Jason and the let me see something real quick here. See if we can find a B, maybe you're one of those odd B's. Marinville, Wheat, Marinville, Fox, Crawford, Cal, Chance, Matthews, Wynn, Anderson. Oh. Can you find a B? Fifth, Harley, Hillman, Mize, Banks. That way we can say we Wiener, Hauser. Irvin, here's another high. Save that for the next round. Quinn. Can't find one of those weird V ones. Williams, Dean, Terry, Robinson, Can't find one of those odd ones, huh? That's probably going to be a hard one to find all the time, right? Okay. We're going to call it quits because we got 15 minutes to finish out the last part of the show here for today. Okay. We're going to do the team bag and the Fairfield. We'll do the team bag first here. Maybe we'll find one of those oddball ones in here. Never know. He usually sends me Hall of Famers and there's a 1976 card in here, it looks like. That's a nice little older card there. Let's see what we get in here. We get some Hall of Famers. Well, go to town with these, right? Okay, what do we got here? There. Okay. Ooh, that one's serialized. What's that one? Adrian Beltre. Oh my word. Got an Adrian Beltre in here. Serialized. Adrian Beltre, third baseman, Texas Rangers. 187 out of 199. Whoa, that is a nice one. That's going to go on the top loader. That's serial number card. See, what do we got here? Randy Arozarena. Lou Gehrig. There's a Lou Gehrig with the Yankees. G. And Hank Aaron. A. Pedro Martinez. Okay. Albert Pujols. Pujols didn't make it in yet, right? Or is... Yeah, I think Pujols will probably make it into the Hall of Fame. Ozzie Smith. Dave Winfield. Mariano Rivera. Let's see, we got Ripken Jr. Mickey Mantle. Derek Jeter. Jetty. Adrian Beltre. (2024), right? Beltre. Ted Williams with a W. Mariano Rivera. Rivera's the Hall of Famer, right? Yep. Rivera. Oh, we got another I. Ichiro with the Mariners. Ichiro. I don't know if I have that one. But we'll worry about that later. I can't keep going off on rabbit trails. Randy Rosarena is a Mariner. Pujols, up and coming, Cardinals. Christy Mathewson with an M. Mel Ott with an O. Mel Ott. Then we got, Tony Oliva. Ooh, get that old one. Yeah, Oliva. I'm going to leave that in the top loader that he's got there for now. Okay, and then we got Samad Taylor, Albert Pujols. Pujols. It's not yet, right? Yeah, not yet. Buster Posey, George Kirby, Justin Turner, Luis Arias. Awesome card there. Green Speckle. That's a nice one. Isaiah Campbell, rookie. Jonathan Coase. Cal Ripken. Stan the Man, usual. Willie Mays. Joe Torre. And Hank Aaron. Hank sleeved up here. All right, feeling good. We got 10 minutes to finish up. So we got the Buster Posey, Albert Pujols, up and coming Hall of Famers, I would say. Some Seattle Mariners. That take care of the last team bag there. Now let's go into Dazzy Vance, Archie Vaughn, or Bill Veek are your only B names. Yeah, I know. Only a few. Dazzy Vance, Archie Vaughn, and Bill Veek. Yep. Okay, so let's get into, we'll see what year this Fairfield box is. It is October of 2022. It looks like we got a 1991 Upper Deck. Empty box here. To my Fairfield box collection for repacks. All right, so well, there we go. The All-Star Game 2017 set. That'll go for that. So let's set this aside here. We'll do the pack last. So we've got Brad Buxberger. Then we got a Julio Arias. Right down here. Julio Arias, Andy Morales. Brian Goodwin. Ooh, the All-Star Game 2017. Thairo Estrada. John Means. Azabel Garcia. Cecilio Guante. Ryan Harvey. Tom Prince. Scott Erickson. Tony Glenn, Hall of Famer. Greg Olson, rated rookie. Danny Tartable. Mike Maddox, not Greg. Curtis Pride. Rob Dibble. John Burkett. Brady Anderson. Juan Augusto. Brady Anderson. Oops. Scott Lewis, Juan Augusto, Marty Barrett, Steve Bedrosian, Brett Saberhagen, Mickey Tettleton, Ron Washington, Sean Dunston, John Franco, Rick Miller, Ben Pasqua, Hector Villanova, Padres leaders, Matt Keogh, Ruben Sierra, Todd Walker, Kevin Bass, Rip It, Candiati, Rob Patterson, Stan Royer, Dennis Boyd, Rob Dibble, Greg Swindell. Now appearing, Jose Herrera with the Oakland Athletics, Kurt Memorin, Manny Lee, Delino DeShields, Mike Kenman, Joe Orsolak, and Brian Bohannon. So nothing to write home about to Mom there in that mix of anything. Got a Tony Gwynn Hall of Famer card. And then we've got 2 All-Star cards. I'll check and see if they go into my set. If not, they might go up on eBay. So far, I've been finding them, so I don't know if they'll put a whole set and mix them up in the Fairfields or what. We got the Buster Posey, Albert Pujols. I'm going to update my new list with the new names for 25. Allen, Parker, Sabathia, Suzuki, and Wagner. I did not Wagner. Okay. So those are my Seattle Mariner cards. Up and coming 2017. Let's see what we can find here in the 1991 Upper Deck. 1 3D team logo hologram pack. 15 baseball cards. Random sequencing, tamper proof. Nope. Rip it. That's what Titus said. Rip it. And we've got the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco Giants. Here we go. For our hologram card, we've got a top prospect, Kiki Jones. The bashing years for Mark McGuire. That's right, these go every which way up and down, right? I don't even know if I got them all right, but David Steve, Ivan Calderon, Frank Viola, Joe Carter, Mark Salas, Jack Morris, Hall of Famer, Jack McDowell, Steve Finley, Kevin Gross, Reggie Jefferson, Bo Jackson, Paul Abbott, and Larry Anderson. So, Bo Jackson, Bo knows. No, Reggie Jackson. Bo Jackson. That's not the Bo numbers. No, that's a 5-year card there for Bo Jackson. He will go into that group there. I don't think Bo Jackson will be in. Hold on, dropped it. Get Jack Morris in here. Okay. These guys, I'm on top of the Fairfield box there for no names and the Giants. Okay. So we're just in the nick of time here. Was a sweet card there, the Adrian Beltre. Serial number card. And the Tony Oliva. Oliva. Okay. So set that there. Beltre will get in a top loader. All right. Turn the camera around real quick so I can do my signature sign off here. Hopefully you all enjoyed it today. Sorry again, I ran late. I'm thinking I might have to switch this and go to like 2 o'clock. It seems like 1 o'clock, I didn't have nothing planned, and then everything went south. But then it was raining a little bit. We got to go shopping downtown real quick before the heavy rains come. So, this is Dom Blomdahl, Hall of Fame and more, with Hall of Fame baseball player card sorting, episode 3, and the Fairfield box opening, along with the team bag from Jason. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and great day today. And we'll see you next Thursday again for another episode of Hall of Fame Baseball Card Sorting, Episode 4. Till then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And we will see you all around the channels, okay? Bye for now. You all take care, and we'll see you next week. I'll try and contact you there, Mickey, if you're still on here hanging out and stuff. All right? Hopefully tomorrow sometime. Take care, brothers and sisters, whoever might be there watching. Y'all have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you all next time. Bye for now.